eyes, the sinuses, the whole head. There's some great ones. They're so simple. Look at this, a white onion. People have come to me for years asking me, do you have anything for conjunctivitis? All conjunctivitis is inflammation of the eye, and it's due to a blocked tear duct. Do you know how to unblock that tear duct? Get in your kitchen and chop some onions. Do you know that just in the odor of onions alone, there's antibacterial properties? Chop some onions, eat some onions, you'll never, ever have conjunctivitis again. A great clearer for the eyes and sinus. There's another wonderful herb, horseradish, and you can buy fresh horseradish root in almost every grocery store. And again, if it's not there, ask the produce person to get it for you or to order some. What we're going to make now is an herbal snuff. You know, for hundreds of years, herbalists have used powdered herbs and snuffed them up the nose to clear those sinuses. You know, over in England, they put drills up into the sinus cavities. Modern day doctors, drills up into the sinuses to clear and free those sinuses. And you know, in this country, I've had patients that have had hypodermic needles thrust up their nose, jabbed into their sinuses, and cortisone injected. This is torture, and it's ridiculous. A few herbs powdered up and we'll clear those sinuses right out. This is what I call my herbal snuff, and there's only 4 ingredients to this herbal snuff. The base of it is 50% golden seal and 50% bayberry bark, and we're going to make some right here. Golden seal is a very bitter herb, but it's a wonderful herb for the throat, the eyes, and the sinuses. Golden seal is a very good antibacterial plant. Can someone hand me a spoon here? And we'll spoon this right out. I have some bayberry bark here that we're going to use next. Anybody can order these herbs and make it at home. Now I suggest we're going to be just about 1 spoon of golden seal. Then we're going to get our bayberry. Our bayberry bark is a mild to medium astringent. It will tighten up the sinuses and ease the congestion. What we're doing is we're making a 50-50 blend of the golden seal and the bayberry, and just shake it up in a canning jar. A canning jar, everybody has them. We have multiple canning jars here we're going to be using. This is just a very small one. Shake it up, that's all you do. And now we have a base of 50% golden seal and 50% bayberry. To that, you add some cayenne and garlic. But I say to taste, just a little bit. And we're going to take some of this 180,000 Scoville unit cayenne, just put a pinch in, and I also have some wonderful garlic powder. Now, why do I say wonderful? Smell it. Oh, boy, it smells like fresh garlic. You know, so many powdered herbs are burnt and dehydrated and void of their oils. They just have nothing left in them. And we put a pinch of our garlic in there. That's all it takes. How do you know if you have enough? Shake it up and breathe it up your nose. Now I have some finished here. Hillary, Sandy, why don't you come on in here and we're going to try some things out. Actually, I'd like to have a little piece of horseradish root first. You got to be strong to be an herbalist. These horseradish roots here are wonderful. You know, just like the allicin in garlic, horseradish root is activated by chopping and cutting it up. I'm going to give you each a slice and just bite off a piece and chew that, and let's see what it tastes like and what you feel. A very powerful plant that we forget about. Inside the horseradish, there are 2 cells, a fiber cell and a liquid cell. And when you bite it and chew it and grate it, what do we got here? What am I missing? Wow.
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 I got a little lightheaded off that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Burns your tongue.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Ooh.
And see, you can smell this root, and you don't smell anything. But when you cut it and break those oil cells onto the fiber, it's a chain reaction, a chemical reaction that actually makes this volatile oil that you smell now and that really clears out your sinuses. The same with garlic. The allicin is produced by the action of the liquid cell on the fiber cell. So a lot of these herbs you got to chop up and it creates the chemical. Now imagine if we chopped this, powdered this, and then shipped it somewhere. There'd be very little left of that vital energy, that vital force, those volatile oils. It wouldn't do this.
This goes right through your nose.
That's right through your nose. And we didn't even snort it.
I didn't snort.
I have some snuff already made up here, and so let's try some. Could I ask you to take your glasses off, because if you sneeze, I don't want them to fly off. Just take a little bit of snuff. You can just put it anywhere on your hand. And what I want you to do, let me explain this first, is first you put one finger over one nostril, and then put it up to the other nostril and breathe in deeply like you're trying to take it all the way to your back. I don't want to see any you really got to drive the snuff. The higher it gets, the better it works. So let your breath out, hold that nose, and take it in deep. Hillary wants some more. Yes, a good herbal student here. Okay, let's go ahead and snuff that up into the sinuses. Good, good. Wow. And I'll give you some for the other side.
I feel it.
Yeah. Again, it's mainly the golden seal that disinfects the sinuses, the bayberry that astringes the whole area. Yes, makes your cough and choke a little bit.
Rolling up.
Yeah. And then a little bit of cayenne and garlic. The garlic is the greatest disinfector. Nothing will live in there when that garlic's in there. No blowing yet. Just now breathe in again. And also, the cayenne stimulates the blood flow up there to get rid of that infection. Makes your eyes tear, doesn't it? Opens up this whole area. This is one of the greatest things you can do. You'll never need those cold and sinus medications that can hurt your heart. This is the way to clean those sinuses out. I've never seen anybody that couldn't unblock their sinuses using this and other herbs for their sinuses. How are we doing?
It burns.
Yeah.
Especially on one side more than the other.
Yeah.
Does it mean that might be clogged up?
Yeah, clogged up, a little infection. Hillary?
It's burning.
Yeah, good.
It just stays on the fire.
That's true, that's right. It cleans and disinfects. Again, you might say, isn't this a bit radical? I think the hypodermic needle into the head and the drill is a little more radical.